The Black Mamba, a ghost in the dark. They tell you that to succeed you must be seen. They tell you to broadcast your every move, to seek validation from the crowd, to live your life in the spotlight. But they are lying to you. The most dangerous forces in nature are not the ones that roar the loudest, they are the ones that strike from the silence. A seed does not grow when it is dug up every day to be checked. It grows only when it is buried deep in the dark earth, crushed by pressure, alone in the void. This is the truth that the modern world has forgotten, but it is a truth that one man used to conquer the world. This is not just a story about basketball. This is a story about the absolute darkness required to forge a legend. This is the story of the ghost strategy. To understand this, we have to go back to a moment that would have broken a normal man. Salt Lake City, Utah, May 12, 1997. A terrified 18-year-old boy stands on the court. The stadium is screaming. The pressure is suffocating. He takes the shot, an air ball. He takes another, air ball. 4 times. 4 times he fails miserably in front of millions. Most people would have crumbled. Most would have hidden. But this boy didn't hide from the failure. He hid with the failure. He took that humiliation and dragged it into the darkness with him. He realized that the light of the stadium was a lie. The real work had to be done in the shadows. That boy was Kobe Bryant. And that night, the boy died, and the Black Mamba was born. Fast forward to the summer of 2008, Las Vegas, the United States Olympic team, the Redeem Team, has gathered. This is a collection of the greatest talent on the planet. LeBron James, Dwayne Wade, Carmelo Anthony. These are men touched by God, athletes of the highest caliber. They are the kings of the world, enjoying the lights, the fame, and the noise. But among them walked a ghost. It is 4 a.m. in the desert. The strip is quiet. The clubs are closing. The rest of the team is asleep in their luxury suites, dreaming of gold medals. But in a dark room, a phone rings. It is Kobe Bryant calling his trainer, Rob. His voice is calm, devoid of sleepiness. He asks Rob to meet him at the gym. When Rob arrives 30 minutes later, groggy and rubbing his eyes, he expects to see Kobe stretching, maybe yawning, maybe warming up. What he finds stops him in his tracks. Kobe is not warming up. He is drenched in sweat. His shirt is soaked through as if he had jumped into a pool. He is moving at game speed, cutting, sprinting, shooting, not with the casual rhythm of practice, but with the violent intensity of a Game 7 final. He is alone in the empty gym. The only sound is the squeak of sneakers and the heavy, rhythmic thud of the ball echoing against the silent walls. Rob asks him, "How long have you been here?" Kobe doesn't stop moving. He doesn't look for applause. He just keeps working. For hours they work. The sun begins to rise over Las Vegas, painting the sky with orange and purple. But inside that gym, it is still the void. Kobe is pushing his body past the point of exhaustion, past the point of pain. He is not practicing to get it right. He is practicing until he cannot get it wrong. By 8 a.m., Rob leaves to get some rest. Kobe stays. At 11 a.m., the doors to the gym open again. The rest of the team, LeBron, Wade, Melo, stroll in. They are fresh, rested, joking, laughing, ready for the day's first practice. They see Kobe standing on the sideline, icing his knees. Rob walks over to Kobe and asks, "Hey, when did you finish this morning?" Kobe looks at him, his eyes dead serious, and says, "I just finished. I wanted to make 800 shots." While the Kings were sleeping, the ghost was killing. While they were dreaming of victory, he was ensuring it. This moment sent a shockwave through the team. They realized that they were playing a game, but Kobe was fighting a war. They realized that their talent was loud, but his obsession was quiet. And in that silence, he was miles ahead of them.
This is the essence of the ghost strategy. It is the understanding that you cannot outperform the world if you are doing the same things as the world. To be uncommon amongst the uncommon, you must disappear into a place where others are afraid to go. But the darkness is not just about hard work, it is about pain. It is about the ability to detach yourself from your own suffering. Flash forward again, April 12, 2013. The Los Angeles Lakers are playing the Golden State Warriors. Kobe is older now. His body has miles on it. He has played through broken fingers, twisted knees, fevers, and lawsuits. But tonight is different. He drives to the basket, plants his foot, and snaps. His Achilles tendon, the thickest tendon in the body, rolls up his calf like a window shade. The pain is described as being kicked by a horse. It is a career-ending injury for almost anyone else. The stadium goes silent. He falls to the floor. The doctors rush over. They tell him it's torn. He's done. He can't walk. But look at his face in that moment. There is no crying. There is no screaming for help. There is a terrifying, stoic calm. He reaches down, massages the torn tendon with his own hands, trying to pull it back down, trying to physically force his broken body to obey his unbreakable will. He stands up. The referees tell him he has to leave the game, but he has 2 free throws to shoot. If he leaves, someone else shoots them. Kobe Bryant, with a severed Achilles, actually walks to the free throw line. The crowd is hushed. The pain must be blinding, but the ghost takes over. He stares at the rim. The noise of the crowd fades into a dull hum. He is back in the gym at 4 a.m. He is back in the void. Swish, swish. He makes both shots. He walks off the court on his own power. He didn't do it for the applause. He didn't do it to show off. He did it because he had a contract with himself that he refused to break. He disappeared into his own mind, into a fortress of solitude where pain could not touch him. This is what people don't understand about true mastery. We live in a world that is obsessed with balance. People tell you to take it easy, to relax, to treat yourself. But the ghost knows that balance is a lie. Greatness requires obsession. It requires a season of your life where you go dark, where you cut off the distractions, delete the apps, decline the invitations, and lock yourself in the room with your craft. Kobe didn't have friends in the traditional sense. He once said, "Friends come and go, but banners hang forever." He understood that loneliness is the price of admission to the Hall of Legends. While others were at parties, he was watching film. While others were sleeping, he was running. While others were explaining their plans, he was executing them in silence. There is a concept in Japanese culture called mushin, the state of no mind. It is when a warrior acts without thinking, where the training has become so deep that it is instinct. Kobe lived in mushin. He lived in the void. And because he lived there, when he stepped onto the court, he seemed supernatural. Defenders would look into his eyes and see nothing. No fear, no doubt, no hesitation, just a cold, black abyss that reflected their own fears back at them. So you see, the mistake most people make is thinking that the enemy is outside. They think the enemy is the competitor, the boss, the system. But the ghost knows the truth. The enemy is inside. The enemy is the part of you that wants to sleep in, the part of you that craves attention, the part of you that wants to settle for good enough. Kobe spent his entire life fighting that enemy in the dark, so that when he faced the world, the battle was already won. So what does this mean for you? You are not an NBA player. You are not training for the Olympics, but the doctrine remains the same. You are fighting a war for your own potential. And right now, you are too loud. You are leaking your energy. You are talking about your plans instead of building them. You are scrolling through the lives of others instead of constructing your own. You need to initiate the ghost strategy. Imagine what would happen if you disappeared for 6 months, not dead, but gone from the noise. No posting your workouts, no announcing your business ideas, no arguing in the comments section, just absolute, terrifying focus. Imagine waking up every day before the sun when the world is silent and chipping away at your sculpture. Imagine facing your failures alone without seeking sympathy. Imagine building a foundation so deep and so strong that when you finally re-emerge, you don't need to introduce yourself. Your presence introduces you. Kobe Bryant left this world physically, but the energy he created, that dark, obsessive, beautiful drive, can never die. It is floating in the ether, waiting for someone brave enough to grab it. It is waiting for someone who is tired of being average, someone who is tired of the noise. The world is filled with sheep that bleat and beg for attention. Be the predator who moves in silence. Be the one who works in the shadow to bring the light. The path is lonely,